ESC Starship Cricket, Captain's Journal, Beth Bailey commanding. The Cricket has landed at the colony on FLORA VERDE. We are to transport a cargo of custom calibrated scientific instruments to the science conference on Conventus Prime. Being entrusted with this delivery is a great responsibility, since the Earth Space Commission's commitment to galactic research is at an all-time high. Dr. Garneau, microscopes.
Check.
Mechanic, telescopes.
Check.
Librarian, incubators.
Check.
Guard, accelerators.
Check.
What are these plants?
Complementary arrangements of local flowers.
They're pretty.
That's everything, Captain.
Thank you, Doctor. What's in your skin?
My skin? Curious. I'll have nurse take a look at it for me.
Right away, please. We cannot have our doctor getting sick on us. The great unknown. Out there among the stars, beyond our solar system, and within each of us. On board the ESC Starship Cricket, we journey through space, hoping one unknown will help us understand the other. Mechanic, power up thrusters.
Batteries online.
Power up navigation and stabilizers.
Navigation stabilizers online.
Activate sensors and communications.
Communications online. Sensors active.
Pilot, ready to depart FLORA VERDE.
Yes, Captain.
Set course for Conventus Prime.
Stick out your tongue and say, ah.
Ah.
Checkup complete. No additional details to report.
So it's just purple spots. I'll start sifting through the illnesses in our database. There are hundreds of entries that present with purple spots. Can we then rule out illnesses with no chance of being the cause? Plutonian lycanthropy, for example. Now the crew have been to Pluto in years. Looks like we've got some reading to do, Andromeda. 'Cause you're the only one who looks good in spots.
Agreed.
Throughout history, humans have developed many different ways to help them lift and carry things, from carts and baskets to automobiles and trains, all the way up to spaceships and robots. Even with all these tools available, it's important, though, to train your body so that you can lift and carry something when you need to. One of the best ways to stay strong for lifting and carrying is by doing an exercise called a push-up. To do a basic push-up, hold your body straight from head to foot, while supporting yourself on your hands and toes. Bend your arms out at the elbow, lowering yourself close to the floor. Then, straighten your arms to bring yourself back up again. The muscles of the arms, chest, and shoulders do the work of lowering and lifting your body, while the muscles of the back, abdomen, and legs hold your body straight. In this way, the push-up helps strengthen muscles throughout your body. If you don't have a lot of extra time or room to move around in, push-up is a great way to keep your body strong for lifting and carrying.
As you can see, Doctor, I have developed purple spots like your own.
I see. There's quite a few sicknesses with purple spots. I'm going through them all.
I have a concern, Doctor. If we go to the science conference carrying an unknown illness, we may infect others.
Besides attending the conference, there's crews waiting for the supplies.
There's still a day before the conference. See what you can do.
What is it?
My eyes are itchy.
Mine too. I can check illnesses with purple spots and itchy eyes. That should narrow things down.
I hope so, Doctor. I hope so.
These itchy eyes don't feel good, but having a second symptom makes it easier to diagnose.
How so?
We can now filter down our purple spot illnesses by whether or not they also feature itchy eyes as a symptom.
When we're not feeling well, sometimes we lose our appetites. That means we don't feel like eating very much, even though our bodies might need more fuel to help fight whatever it is that's making us sick. This is a good time to turn to comfort food. That's what we call something that we are very familiar with, we like to eat it, and it makes us feel better. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches are very easy to make. All you need is bread, peanut butter, and jelly. You'll also need a butter knife, a spoon, and a plate. Spread the peanut butter on one slice of bread. You could also use a substitute for peanut butter made of soy or peas if you or someone you're cooking for have an allergy. An allergy is a condition where a substance that isn't necessarily harmful to everyone causes someone's body to react in a way that can be irritating, painful, or even dangerous. It's important to know if someone you're spending time with, and especially sharing food with, has an allergy. Next, spread the jelly on the other slice of bread. Now press the two pieces together and you're done. Simple, comforting, delicious. Now we know what we're making, but before we prepare food for others, we need to make sure that we wash our hands. Mechanic, you'd better make lunch today. I've got to go see Dr. Garneau.
First, wash your hands.
So, purple spots, itchy eyes, and sneezing fits? I'll see what I can do.
Sometimes we don't want everybody to be able to know what we're communicating to someone else. In that case, we can use a code. And the easiest code to use is a code name. Using our own language that we all know, we just substitute one word for another so that someone overhearing it will hear words that they know, but they won't know specifically what we're talking about. It sounds like the cricket may not be able to attend the science conference on Conventus Prime. If that's the case, we'll need to send the Earth Space Commission a message. Let's see. The scientific instruments cannot be delivered because the cricket crew has an unknown illness becomes the pizza cannot be delivered because the driver has something in her eye. The ESC communications team, knowing our current mission, would be able to swap in the true details for the codenames we've used and figure out what we're trying to tell them. But anyone else intercepting the message would just wonder, how far are humans willing to go to get pizza? So remember, if you need to share information privately or even secretly, a quick way to do that safely is by using code names.
Pilot, bring the cricket to a full stop.
Yes, Captain.
We can't risk infecting others at the science conference with this mysterious illness.
You don't need to worry about that.
Doctor! Your spots!
Gone, and yours will be too. Take this.
You diagnosed the illness.
No, I diagnosed the allergy. All the human crew members were having an allergic reaction.
Allergic reaction? To what?
The flowers of FLORA VERDE. When our immune systems encountered the pollen from flowers, our bodies tried to fight the unknown substance, creating the symptoms we all suffered from. I contacted FLORA VERDE. There were stories of the first colonists getting sick, but no diagnosis is ever made.
Following generations must have adapted a tolerance to the pollen, and other visitors have just been fortunate enough to avoid the flower.
Quite likely, yes.
So we could attend the science conference.
Most definitely. Nurses isolated all of the flowers. The cricket's air system is filtering out any leftover pollen, and the medicine I've given out will ease the symptoms until the last of the allergen is out of our systems.
Excellent work, Doctor. Pilot, full speed to Conventus Prime. Captain's Journal. The crew is recovering from their allergic reactions to the flowers of FLORA VERDE, and we are on our way to the Earth Space Commission's Science Conference. Remember, to all space explorers out there, take care of your body with regular exercise and nutritious food, and if you have any new or strange feelings in your body, tell someone like a parent or your doctor.